Welcome to WesternSlopeNow.com. Meteorologist Russ Pappas here. Second verse, same as the first, as we wrap up the work week with more cloudy skies, more rain showers, more gusty winds, lightning strikes, and less hot temperatures. Quick look at satellite radar. First over the Grand Valley. We'll expand this out to include the majority of the western slope, in fact, the entire Centennial State. You can see good coverage of storms just along the I-70 corridor and even along the Highway 50 corridor, west of 50, north of I-70. This storm motion is going now from northwest to southeast. So we will keep storms going through the evening hours. I think after 9, 10 o'clock tonight, that's going to be it. We'll get a dry slug of air coming through the region, calm things down for Saturday morning. We'll still have residual moisture lingering in our areas, so specifically the mountain zones will fire off the storms tomorrow afternoon. And it's the mountain zones through the middle of next week that will keep the very best. We're talking along the divide. Of course, when you have storms firing off along those highest elevations, there's a certain amount of drift that is acceptable to the east and to the west, and we're going to get that in our forecast. So we will maintain light chance of showers just about every afternoon, but each day we're going to reevaluate that situation and see exactly where these storms should fire and should drift over. But you can see this pattern has changed. We are going to be with increased humidity levels, partly cloudy skies, and we'll have rain chances. So this is far different from the extremely hot and extremely dry conditions we had just about the final week of spring. So the first week of summer, well, it's kind of a rainy one. No weather alerts and hazards, but when we get these storms popping up, especially the isolated heavy downpours, they could immediately put down some flood advisories in very small areas, just like we had in Olathe Thursday on June 24th. But as of now, with the storm motion coming through the western slope, these are just dropping off some brief showers, and so far it's just gusty winds and lightning strikes. And I will say this, the lightning strikes have been somewhat subdued today. Top wind gusts so far right around the 30-mile-per-hour zone for some, a little bit stronger, a little bit weaker at others. As we head into the rest of Friday evening, there's still the opportunity to get these wind gusts going a little bit stronger with another round of storms expected. Highs so far today, 79 at Grand Junction, mid-70s for Rifle and Montrose. Of course, that is the expectation when you have these clouds moving through. Tomorrow morning, low 50s and upper 50s, depends on where you are to start the day. And of course, as far as the sunrise goes, tomorrow morning it'll be right around the 5:50 mark Saturday morning. And then Saturday afternoon, average temperatures for this time of the year. Grand Junction is typically about 92. Montrose is typically about 88, so you can see we're still going to be dealing with partly cloudy skies, especially later in the day. So we'll see good sunshine, and it may appear that Saturday is going to warm up incredibly for the first half of the day. But afternoon, with the residual moisture in place, we're going to still fire off some storms in the mountain zones, and that cloud coverage will encroach over many of the populated areas. And of course, there's that slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. We'll maintain near 90-degree readings Sunday, Monday, and into the middle of next week. We're still going to be under this pattern where it's unsettled, and we're still going to have storms crashing through in from the northwest. So we don't return to the hotter temperatures until that clears out late next week. So if you're looking for temperature records, you might want to head to Oregon and Washington and British Columbia, because that's where our previous high pressure system, our heat maker, that's where that new area of record-setting temperatures heat will be located, well away from us. But that means we're in between systems, and that means we will have their storms, their waves of energy kicking down on top of us, and with our low pressure to the east, it's going to be feeding in moisture. So we're going to have that chance for showers and storms, and you can see that's going to continue each afternoon through the middle of next week. Late next week, we do go hot. Summer hot, that is.